Oh, hey everybody! I got a new mic here, so let me try to speak into it. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I posted a link in the group so I can see your name if you were to comment on anything. Let me make sure I'm in the right post. I'm looking at the Facebook group. So let me put the link in the group. Then you use this link to. Okay, yeah. Posted a link in the comments on where to you click that so I can see your name if you were to leave a comment. So I hope everyone's doing like great right now. You know, I'm sure doing good. I've been watching this show called Manifest. It's like really addicting. It's on Netflix about these people that were on an airplane and they were gone for 5 years. Oh, it's really interesting. So I was watching that like earlier. And so that's what I'll do. I'll like watch some shows, you know, just to relax and unwind because you don't want to work on your business like 24/7. It's good to just relax and take it easy for a bit, like every now and then, because you just don't want to burn yourself out. So let me know if you have any Q3 goals. Like I'm really excited that Q3 started today. So everybody's starting their goals, you know, and like I got my goals all mapped out. And it's really important, you know, to follow through on your goals. And every single goal, like just about that I've set for myself, I was able to accomplish. Like I wanted a house, you know, so I was able to get a house. And then I wanted a husband, so I got myself a husband. And then I wanted a kid, so I found a way to get a kid, you know. So like in my personal life, I was able to follow through on all my goals I set for myself. In business, it's also been pretty good. Like I wanted to do a 5-figure month, and I was able to do that. And then I wanted to do a 6-figure month, and I almost got to 6 figures. Like I was just shy of a few 10K to get like 6 figures in sales. So that was pretty awesome. That happened in May. So you gotta set goals for yourself every month, and then like I'm gonna try to have another 6-figure month if I can, because I'm gonna launch another course, you know, pretty soon here. I won't say much more about it. But I'm really excited. And the way that I set my goals is I use SMART goals. And what SMART goals are, I don't know if y'all know about SMART goals. So let me know in the chat if you know what SMART goals are. But a SMART goal is the S stands for specific, and M stands for measurable, and A stands for achievable or attainable, R stands for relevant, and T stands for timely. So for specific, you got to make sure your goals are very clear and concise. And then you got to answer the 5 W's. You say who is involved in accomplishing this goal, and what is it that I want to accomplish, and where will you be accomplishing the goal, and why is the goal important, and when. Have a time frame in mind that'll be defined as the T in SMART. So you want to make sure you're setting specific goals. You don't want to just like say something, you know, crazy like, oh, I want to sell a printable. Like, well, exactly which printable? Like, how are you going to do it? You know, you got to be like that. Baby, the more specific your goals, the better. Then we go to measurable, and how can you measure the goal? And the way to measure selling like a printable, like maybe you want to sell you have a homeschool printable, and you want to sell that homeschool printable. So how many sales do you want to sell of that printable? How can you measure that? You can look at your sales on Etsy to see how many sales you're going to make, and how are you going to do that? Then attainable, you got to make sure that you have to have an honest conversation about whether you could meet that goal. You ask yourself, is there any obstacles that are going to prevent me from accomplishing my goal? Is my goal achievable? So you got to make sure you ask yourself about that too, because you don't want to say, oh, next month I want to make $1 million. Like, is that achievable for you? Are you going to be able to do that? You just got to be honest with yourself. Like, where have you come from? Like, what have you made last month? You should always track every week what you are making. That's what I learned in this coaching program I just got done with, called Spark by Jennifer Maker. Like, she had a coaching program, and I learned that I should track myself every week. So I've been doing that, and I found that it's really helping me grow my business. And I suggest everybody get out an Excel sheet and like track how many posts that you made, how many videos you've made, how many products you've put out there, how many products have sold, and your expenses and your income. And you should also track your followers on social media, Like how many views you're getting on your website. It's like if you have a website, you should track the amount of views you're getting every week and see what you could do to increase your view count. So it's really important. Then relevant, is the goal relevant to you moving forward? And you should say if the goals align with your core values. So for your brand, you should have core values. So it's really important to set those for yourself, and you want to make sure that your goals are aligning with your values. You don't want to set goals that don't make any sense for you as a business owner. You want to make sure they're aligning with your values. Then timely, you should consider the time frame. Like you should always measure the time that it will take you to accomplish this goal. And you ask yourself, how long are you giving yourself to accomplish the goal? Is it realistic to accomplish the goal? So you got to make sure the goal you set is timely. You can do it in a timely manner. Like let's say, like one of my goals this quarter is I want to write a book. And I've been working with a writing coach. And I'm just going to be doing a little bit every single day, try to move the needle forward. I'll write a little bit of the book. And I'm trying to put myself forward because I have no 0 days. That's very important. You want no 0 days, because if you have a day that goes by, you don't do anything, you're not pushing yourself towards your goal. Because you have to make sure you do something for your goal every single day. Every single day, do something, even if it's just one thing. Like you say, you're like saying, I don't want to post another product on Etsy. I'm just so lazy. I just don't want to do it. Well, that first day, just write the title in a notepad of the product. So that's the first thing you can do. The next day, come along and maybe write some sales copy, like say why someone should buy this printable. And the next day, go and open up Canva and make a marketing image for the printable. Then the next day, go and put the printable title into Etsy, and then put the sales copy that you wrote the previous day in Etsy, and then upload the picture of the product, and then you follow through, maybe click the check box and you can put save, and then your printable's up on Etsy. It's so easy. You just got to do it. Just do something. You just never have a 0 day ever. It's always important to just do something towards your goal. And what I do is I set goals, and I'll get to that. I set a goal. I make like 10 goals for myself. I call them rocks. And I put, what goal do I want to set that's the most important? The most important meaning, what's going to earn me the most money? I want to earn the most money for my goal. And then I'm going to list the top earning goal as number 1, uno. So that's going to be the first goal I'm going to work toward to earn me the most money, because I like me some Benjamins. Yep. Like, I don't know about you, but I like it. So you got to make sure that you set the top ranking goal. That's how you decide what goal you're going to go with first. And it's always good to focus on one goal at a time. After you're done with that goal, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Do not multitask, because if you do, you're just setting yourself up for failure. If you're like multitasking on several different goals, like I want to get my book done today. I want to go about making a product today. I want to just do one step towards your goal each day. Like pick a goal that you want to work on for that day, and only work on that goal. Like my goal right now, I got the book I want to write, so I've been writing that every day. Like every so often I'll write, a paragraph or two, or even a sentence. Some nights I'll write a sentence, like where at least I'm doing something. And then I want to put out a product. So then so I started, making a marketing image today of the product. I'm just taking very simple baby steps towards my goal. I'm not overwhelming myself. I'm just doing one thing at a time until I get there. We got Kelda in the house. Hey, Kelda, she says, I love the idea of micro actions when chunks of time are not available. Yes, micro actions, that's important. You got to at least do something. Anything. Do something. You got to do something towards your goal. You don't want to just sit still and be a stick in the mud. You got to do something. Anything. There's got to be something you can do towards your goal for that day. Anything. Like, let's get out of the business. Maybe you want to lose weight. Well, just walk around your house for like maybe 5 minutes, and at least you've gotten something done. You got some exercise done for the day. It's that simple. You just got to do something, anything towards your goal. So what I do is I set the rocks for myself, and like a rock I have now is I want to get out my travel planner. I got this travel planner that I already made that I need to get out there, to get moving so I can get some sales, because I want to earn that money, so I got to make sure I get this planner out there. And I got other things. I got this big laundry list of goals I want to do in blue. This is Brian. You say hi. This is Brian. Yay, Brian in the house. You say it? House. Okay, bye. So we got all these goals here. So today, what are you doing now, Brian? You got something to show? Oh, he's like going crazy. He has these Zoobs. They're these Zoob toys. You could connect it. Show him the Zoobs. Come on, show him, Brian. You got your Zoobs? You're making something? Yeah, he's making something to show you. He's got some Zoobs. So I got all these goals that I have to get done this weekend. I set some goals for this weekend because I have 3 days off work, because I have a full-time job, if you did not know this. So I'm going to use these 3 days, and I'm going to use them to work on my business. Like I'm going to get up early, and then when Brian's asleep and work, because he sleeps in on the weekends. Like he'll sleep in until like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I got to make sure I get up early to get some stuff done. And then when he goes to do some playtime, I'll go and do some more work on my business. And I'll just like do little pockets of time. You got something to show? What's that? What'd you make? What's that?
Sword.
A sword. Cool. That's awesome. Yay.
Sword.
Oh, that's amazing. Why is he so good at making these Zoob toys? He's made entire costumes with Zoobs. Like he's made this knight costume. Oh, he just makes the craziest stuff out of these Zoobs. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try to work on my business this weekend. And I got a 3-day weekend because Monday we're off work. So I'm going to work on my business. Oh no, we're going to be attacked. Don't attack me. So I got all this stuff to do. And I got some of these products I've been sitting on. Like I got this one. It's I want to make this bonus page because what's been happening is there's all these other people that are selling bonuses, in their newsletters, and I'm not having enough time to make bonuses for every single product. So I saw that Ruthie and some other PLR sellers are making a bonus page, so I'm going to do that. So that's another goal. So let me know in the chat like what goals that you're wanting to set for your own business, and maybe we can go through them. Like what's a goal that you want to set for yourself right now in your business? Like what's something that's really keeping you up at night that you want to get done, but you're not able to do it? Like something really hard. Maybe it's because Mark Twain, he says you should swallow the biggest frog in the morning. It's like this famous quote that he did. So you should always swallow the biggest goal, first. Like get that done, the biggest goal you have. And then do like the Dave Ramsey snowball effect. You do the biggest, and then you go down to the next, and you keep going down. What's that?
I made 2.
Oh, you made 2 swords now. Oh, wow. Yeah. So you guys gotta do the Dave Ramsey kind of with your goals, like dude, Dave Ramsey style. Like it makes a snowball, and then you're rolling down the rest of your goals and rolling down the hill to the rest of the goals, until you're at the bottom of the hill. And you got all your goals done, but then you got to make more goals. So it never ends. It really never ends. There's always more goals to be done and more goals to achieve. You're just never finished. Like I have, so this whole pad is full of goals I need to do. What's that?
I found this.
Oh no, was that a gun? Uh-oh. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. We don't want any of that. Yeah, he's goofy. Yeah, so let's just see if we have any comments here. I say, oh, someone said, good job, Brian. Yeah, make sure you say your name in the chat because, I can't see your name unless you clicked on that link. I posted a link. Oh, no, here he is again. And I posted a link in the comments. What are you doing? No, you're silly. Yeah, I posted a link in the comments, and you click that link, and it gives Ecamm Live permission to see your name. That way I can see your name in the comments. So make sure you click that link. But I've been doing goal setting for a long time now, and I like to use SMART goals when I'm setting my goals, because it's just so much easier because I can see what exactly, the goal I'm actually going to set for myself. And then you should also make like an action plan each week, weekly action plan. And you say, what are you going to do this week? Plan out the whole week, each day. Plan out what you're going to do. Break up your goals into little pieces, and say today, like say you want to make like a kitty cat printable to sell on Etsy. So maybe what was the first step in making the printable? Maybe the product research. So So that week, you just for that one day, you say, well, I'm going to set aside, maybe 30 minutes to do some product research today for my goal. So then you're going to go on Etsy and look at other kitty cat printables to see what other people are doing and get some ideas. And maybe try to, go on Amazon and see if there's anybody selling a kitty cat planner or something like that. What are you so goofy? What are you doing? You're so silly. That's it. Hey, get the hat here.
I got another.
Okay, can I have it? Yes. So then the next after that, like maybe you want to start looking for some images for your printable. So then you look on Etsy, say what kind of images. Maybe I could buy some images on Creative Fabrica or Design Bundles or some other place, and you just get your images done. Oh, here he is again! Oh no! What do you got? You got a sword and a gun. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
We're gonna get you to bed soon. Hey Marcus, could you help Brian get Brian to bed? It's getting pretty late for him. Oh, so sorry about that. He's just so energetic right now. So then, what was I going? Oh yeah. So then you should, after you're doing the research and you found some images, maybe the next day you can maybe write some copy for your printable and start doing the layout. Like get a sketch pad out and start sketching out a layout of what you want to do for your printable, and get it all finished like that. Because that's what I like to do. I like to get a sketch pad out and write and draw out my layout for my printable, and get all these ideas I can find of it from my research. I'll look through other people's printables and see what I might want to put in my printable. And sometimes I'll even buy a bunch of printables on Etsy and just look through them all and see which do I want to use? What kind of ideas can I take here? But I'm not going to copy them. I'm just using them from inspiration, but I'm also giving them sales too. So it's like a win-win. So they're giving me inspiration and then they're getting sales. So kind of do that. I'll look through, just different printables to get ideas. Then I'll make a sketch and then the layout. And then I'll take a picture of it with my phone and bring it into PowerPoint and start, doing the layout, with tables. So it's pretty simple to do that. Then I'll think of a color scheme, and then from there. So you just got to set up each day, do something else for your goal. Say if your goal is the printable. And then finally, you want to make some marketing images for the printable. So then the next day you make some marketing images, and then you get it up for sale on Etsy the last day. So that whole week you've made a product, you've made art marketing images, you got on Etsy. Oh no, he's back. What does he have now? What's that? What is that thing?
It's the electric gun.
Electric gun? Excuse me. Yeah, I better get this little boy to bed soon. So Kelda says, review my list of goals to prioritize and take action on the main one only for each of the 3-day weekend. I have a lot of pieces of many goals, but need to focus on one to finish. Oh yeah, yes, Kelda, you should just focus on one goal at a time, because if you try to focus on all of your goals, you're going to get so overwhelmed. You're going to say, I want to make this goal, I want to do this goal, I want to do this goal. But just think of the goal that's going to make you the most money, and think, well, I'm going to do that goal. This is going to bring... Oh, God, what's going on? You scared me. Okay.
That's mine.
Yeah, so you got to pick the goal that's going to make you the most money, and then from there, you can go about, getting it done. So you just got to do something every day. You can't have a day that goes by where you're not doing something. You just got to do anything. Just anything. Just do something. Just do one thing. That's all you got to do. Maybe you want to work on your goal for 1 minute. At least you're doing something. That's good. So I hope you have a great Q3. It's going to be amazing. So you make sure you set your goals and make sure you follow through and do something for your goal every single day, and don't have a day that goes by where you're not doing something. You got to at least do one thing. Then finally you'll get your goal if you just keep working towards it. Because that's the secret of getting your goals, is you got to do something for it every single day. You got to work towards it every single day. You can't have a day that goes by where you're not getting something done. Even if it's something little, you can't think of, I need 3 hours to do this goal. You can't think of it that way. You don't have much time. You probably work a full-time job. You probably have a child. I just saw my child, how crazy he is. He's having 4 kids at home. He's just so much energy in one little 4 or 5-year-old child. So he's really difficult to manage sometimes. So I gotta get up early to work on my goals, or stay up late to work on my goals. I can't just like say, oh, I got to set aside 3 hours and I'll never get to 3 hours. There's never 3 hours in the day where I can just sit down and work on my goals. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So I gotta get stuff done in little pockets of time throughout the day. Like today, for instance, I had at my lunch, because I get an hour for lunch because I'm working a full-time job. So for an hour at lunch, I worked on my goal for like maybe 30 minutes, and then I had a 30-minute walk with my dog. So I got some exercise, which is my goal towards losing weight. So that's a goal that I'm working towards this year, to get my weight off, because I gained 30 pounds since COVID hit. That's 'cause I used to weigh a lot less than this, so I got to get my weight back down. So I decided to take a walk, and that's going towards my goal. And then, also I worked on like a product, for 30 minutes. So I got something done for today. So I feel good. I can go to sleep at night thinking, well, I worked on 2 goals today. That's really good, just to get, because maybe I'm like a lot further on my progress towards reaching those goals because I had some time today. There's never going to be, the perfect time to start a goal too. Like if you're waiting for the perfect time to start your store, for instance, you say, well, I'll start my store, when such and such is better. I'll start my store, when this situation is better for me. It's never going to get better. It's never going to, you just got to start it. It doesn't matter where you are in life. Like, because I was working 60-hour weeks. I had a job where I was working 60-hour weeks, and I started a business. That was crazy. I had a little baby boy. And I started a business, and I was working 60-hour weeks. And if I don't know about you, but that was crazy. That was crazy. Like nobody in their right mind would do that. But you know what? I am a crazy person. Like I actually am mentally ill. I have a mental illness. I really do. So I take medicine for it. So I guess I was crazy enough to start doing that. So you just gotta get out there and do it. You can't. There's never gonna be the right time for you. You just gotta get out there and take action. That's all it takes is action. And then finally, I got my business started, and then now I'm making more money than I am in my job. So I could quit my job if I had to, or if I got fired or laid off, it'd be okay. Like today, I was actually afraid I was gonna be fired today. I thought I was gonna be fired today because I had a meeting with my boss, and he ended up canceling it. Then he sent a message out to everybody: "Oh, you're gonna get some pins for being here, like for your anniversary. You're gonna get anniversary pins." I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm not getting fired today," because I used to be scared every single week. I was saying, "I'm gonna be fired this week. I'm gonna be fired this week." I was always saying that to myself, and I was just giving myself all this stress and unneeded overwhelm, and I was just miserable. I was just stuck in my shit, and I just wasn't getting out there, and trying to start a business and trying to make things better for my family, because, the job market is crazy. People are getting laid off all the time. My company laid off 30% of the workforce because of COVID. Like I could have been next. In my team, they removed 10 people on my team. So now I'm doing the most work of everybody on my team now because all these people are gone. So now but I'm not scared if they get rid of me because I have my own business now. So I'm not worried about it. So you just got to make sure you just get started doing something. You just it's never going to be the right time for you. It's never going to be the right time for you. You just gotta get out there and just do it. That's what needs to be done is action. That's I think that's the most important takeaway you can get from this conversation with me, is you just gotta take action to get your goals done. It's just all it takes is action. That's the most important thing about doing your goals is the action that it takes. Doesn't matter if you're good, like you say, "Oh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough artist." Don't say that to yourself, because there's always somebody that's going to be worse than you. There's always going to be someone better than you. You just got to get over your. I'll say it again. Your shit. Get over your shit, okay? You just got to get over yourself, and just do it. And and I like to say done is better than perfect, because I'm a perfectionist. Like I'll spend all day on a printable, like just working on it and making it perfect, as heck. Like I'll just spend all day on that, but I gotta say, well, okay, done. I gotta get it done. I gotta move on to the next goal. I gotta get this out there. Because these people want to get this printable in their shop. They want to make money, so I gotta get this printable out of here, out of PowerPoint, and onto my desktop, and then onto the customer, so they can start making money. I gotta just get it out of it. So that's what I'll say to myself. I'll say, you just gotta get done with this. So you just gotta make sure you just get your goals done by taking action. That's the most important thing. If there's anything I can say that will help you, is you just get something done. It's basically what I'm trying to get across here. Like the too long don't read, of this conversation is you just gotta start and get something done. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay, so we got like 24 minutes in. Let's see if there's any questions. I see Okay, I think, yeah, Kelda already saw her. So if anyone has any more comments, just let me know. I'm going to end this pretty soon here. I got to get my little boy to bed. He's up there giggling, you know. He's just causing all this mischief at night. You know, you saw him earlier. He was running here with those, like, Zoob guns. Like, he just goes crazy. So I got to get him to bed, and then maybe I can come back down here and do some more work for my business. So I'll get some any more questions here. Okay, well, I'm going to, end tonight's call, but if you have any more questions or you want me to know about your Q3 goals. Wait a minute, I think we had like this thread here. Let me look into the chat. There's some people that had their Q3 goals. We could look through it that they had been posting. If I could get this to load, let me scroll down here. And we had like a Q3 goals post. Okay, so we got Erica. She wants to launch her Etsy shop. That's her July goal. And then Donna doesn't want to be in the red, you know, because that's important. You know, sometimes I'll just spend too much money on my business, you know, and I'll end up spending more than I make. And I did that one month. Like, I ended up just making $1,000. And then because I spent so much, like I like to buy courses because I'm always wanting to improve myself. I'm gonna start getting hiccups. I'll just buy course after course after course, and I won't even go through them. I'm just so terrible about that. I don't know if you feel the same, like you ever do that. So we got Jill. She says she's getting her website published, and she wants to add more seasonal products geared towards Q4, and she wants to direct traffic from social media to website and get Pinterest in proper order. Yeah, Pinterest today was going crazy for people. There's people saying that their Pinterest was banned. But like, luckily for me, that didn't happen. You know, so a lot of people are saying that, but it didn't happen to me. Like, luckily. Because I would have freaked me the hell out. Because I hate anything that messes with my business like that. Like, I remember when I was banned from PayPal for like 3 weeks. Oh, it was just the worst. And people were dropping me from their affiliate program and banning me. And I just wasn't getting as much sales as I was. Like, I was fixing just throwing the towel on this business, you know, because of that. But then luckily, I was able to get PayPal to change their minds, you know, because they thought I was doing a pyramid scheme. That's what they said. They said, "Oh, you're doing a pyramid scheme." You know, I said, "No, I'm not doing that. What are you talking about?" You know, so I finally, you know, was able to get to somebody. I used the Twitter. There's this Ask PayPal on Twitter, and I got towards them, and I actually got to somebody in the office and told them, like, "Hey, I'm not a pyramid schemer. You know, you can look through my whole entire, you know, shop. You know, I told them I have a shop. You know, I'm not a pyramid schemer. I'm actually running a business here and selling stuff. You know." So we got Shanna. She says she wants to add more to her Etsy store and publish books, make some sales. Yeah, that's really good. And then Bonnie, she wants to add more to her Pinterest shop, her Etsy shop. Excuse me. She hasn't decided she wants to open another Etsy shop or just use her website. And then she wants to figure out her email list. Yeah, I think it's best to just do one thing. She has all these things she wants to do. Like, if Bonnie, if you're listening, like, I would just focus on maybe just working on the Etsy shop, like one Etsy shop, you know, and then like when that one starts doing well, then move on. You can do another one, but you don't want to open up 2 Etsy shops at once because, like, how you gonna? It's gonna overwhelm you, girl. And then Mary wants to get her Etsy shop open, and then she has to stock it with the things she has ready, and she'd not find Etsy to be intuitive, and she keeps getting stumped by looking for what logically should be next. Yeah, you should just get the shop open, and then you just start making some products. Like, just do baby steps every week. You know, like I was saying, you know, just like maybe the first week, think of a title for your printable, and the next day, think of some sales copy. The next day, make a marketing image. Just gotta take it slow. You know, you got it because you know the turtle wins the race. You ever heard of that? Like, remember the turtle and the hare? How the turtle and the hare were racing each other, and the hare was like, "Oh, that turtle, I'm gonna beat him. You know, I don't have to really worry about this." So he was like just taking his sweet time, you know, and just he was stopping for milkshakes along the way and stopping for burgers. And meanwhile, the turtle was like kept going and going and going and going, even though he was slow as heck. Then finally, he won the race because the hare, you know, he was nowhere to be found. He was out there talking to a girl or something, you know where he was. So you gotta be like the turtle, you know, and just keep doing baby steps towards your goal. There's no race here. You know, the race is with yourself. Actually, you're not competing with anybody else but yourself. And then Powar, she wants to publish more seasonal content on the blog. and she wants to add more low content products on Etsy. Yeah, she wants to do a lot of stuff. Like, I would just focus on like what's the top thing that's going to make the most money for you. And then Amy wants to triple her paid subscribers, and she wants to publish 5 KDP academic year planners and have and she wants to get a new course and like lots of stuff. I think the new course will be the best. I think that'll make you the most money, Amy. And Erica wants to launch an Etsy shop, and then Missy says she actually launched her Etsy shop. That's great, and she's got to get some products in there, you know. So we got some people already talking about their Q3 goals. So if you have any more, just let me know. And then Mary says your step-by-step post on setting up Etsy shop made it possible for me to make some good progress today. Thank you. Oh yeah, I have a Mom Beach list, and I posted a link to the Etsy step-by-step post. It's on PLR Beach under blog. If you want to see it, it's there for everybody to read, and it just helps you set up an Etsy shop, and it's free. It's just free blog content. And then and someone says, I'm not sure who this is. They said, thank you, Becky. You're an inspiration to me. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's what I'm trying to do. You know, because I could just be helping myself because I was making great money selling printables myself, you know, over at Mom Beach. And I was thinking, well, maybe I should start helping people, you know, because like money's good, but, you know, helping people is better. Because I'm a believer in God. And I just think that you need to, if you serve other people, you're serving yourself in the end. So I don't know what you believe, but that's just my belief. You know, I just believe when you serve others, you're serving yourself. You know, so I said I gotta do something. You know, like it's nice having all this money, but I gotta give back to the community and actually help people too. Because I'm just turning into this greedy person. You know, that's getting all this money and not doing anything with it any good. So I started contributing to worthy causes. Like there's this one near me called Unbound, and they do human trafficking, like help people that are survivors. So I donate money to them quite a bit, and I want to get more involved, but there's not much time because my full-time job. I think if I were to quit my job, I'll probably go there and actually do some hands-on volunteer work, you know, because it's a really great organization. Okay, so we got 30 minutes in, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. Well, hope y'all have a great evening, and if you have any more questions about goal setting, then just let me know, and I'll try to help you best I can. Okay, well, have a great evening. Goodbye.